Out ball still alive. Jimenez plays it over for Cocoa Beach, but it's out of bounds. And set number 2, on the other hand, will go to the Titusville Terriers. 25-19, they win it by 6. Both teams have now taken one set as we head to set number 3 with one set apiece after Titusville takes set number 2 by 6. 24-22, Titusville leads. Taylor, deep shot, received by Tibbert. Outside, cross court inside, lack of communication, still gets over. St. Pierre receives, backside set, it's blocked! St. Pierre can't get it back over, a big block up front there by Emma Adair, and we head to 5 in the North Region Cape Coast Conference semifinals, with this final set determining who's going to the North Region title, all on the line here in the 5th set. Cocoa Beach and Titusville, as set 4 goes to the Titusville Terriers. Match point for Titusville in the 5th set, looking to complete the comeback and advance to the North Region Championship. At the service line, the libero, Elise Tueche. Tueche with match point. And awkward receive. Taylor gets it over inside the antenna to keep him alive. Set backside. Tibbert ends it. Titusville completes the comeback. And the Terriers are going to the North Region Championship against Merritt Island on Monday. Hello, everyone. I'm Jackson Robb for the Brevard Sports Network, here with our Martinez Construction Player of the Game for the Titusville Terrirrs, Maribelle James. And Maribelle, this was a big one for you guys, a 5-set win to advance to the North Region Championship game. Talk about what it means for you guys to pick up a win like this.
It means a lot for us. It takes a lot as a team to get a win together, and it takes a lot of communication and leadership between all of us, not just one of us. It takes every single one of us to lead our team to win. It doesn't take one person. It's every 15 players on the bench, on the court, everyone. So it's really big for us to get a win like this.
And, you know, it was a 5-setter, a very back-and-forth match. Talk about your team's performance throughout this game and what was the key to getting this one done.
It got a little stressful going back and forth, but it really just took us being resilient and making sure that we kept our energy up the entire time, because it wasn't a physical game. We all know we have our abilities and we're good players. It was our mental game, and we worked really hard to get that up and make sure that when we're in hard spots, we're able to get up quickly.
And you talk about the mental game, and your coach talked about that mental toughness as well. And going down 2-1 in this one, how were you guys and you as a player able to kind of stay motivated and get that drive to win the next 2 sets to move on?
We actually have lost to Cocoa Beach before, and we really wanted to take this because it is part of our tournament, and it was a huge game for us. So we really had to make sure that we kept our mental game in check, and we weren't stressed, and we kept everything cool so that we could get this win and move forward in our tournament.
And 5 sets in volleyball, it's all or nothing at that point. Talk about, as a player, the mentality going into a 5th set and how you guys were feeling throughout that one.
It gets a little scary, but you have to keep calm, and you can't have a bunch of thoughts in your head. You have to just one thing at a time, 1 point at a time, 1 ball at a time, focus on your game, your team, and what you're doing next, playing smart.
Yeah, and for this one, a tight game and a tight win for you guys. And looking forward to that Monday game against Merritt Island, what do you think you guys as a team are doing best right now and gives you the best shot to win?
I think we're really good at being resilient right now and listening to our coaches and our teammates and really listening to what we need to do and how we need to be thinking and where we need to go on the court. So I think we're doing really good at being resilient and jumping back from hard situations.
Yeah, and for you guys now in that North Region Championship game, but talk about when you get the Cape Coast Conference title and when you get into these tournament-style games, what kind of motivation that adds to win these kind of games for your team, and just what being in the Cape Coast Conference tournament, what drive that adds.
It's really huge for our entire team, especially me as a senior. My last year, I'm trying to make it my best, and I want to take my entire team with me. I want everyone to do good, and I really am just excited to get this season keep going and keep hopefully winning and keep pushing ourselves to the next thing.
And for you as a senior, what are your goals for your senior season and going forward for the rest of the season after a solid start?
I just want to be better than last year and keep being better and better myself. I want to go to college, and I want to really make this the best year with my teammates because I love them to death. We have a really close team, which is super special. So I want to make this the best year. I want to have the best mentality, and I want to do better than before.
And with that big match coming for the North Region Championship on Monday versus Merritt Island, as a team, what do you think you guys need to improve on most in practice going into that game to give you the best shot to win?
I think we really need to I think we just need to improve on working clashing as a team, because we are all friends and we're all a team. But again, it doesn't take one of us, it takes all 15 of us. So I think it's really important that we all glue together and work really hard for our next tournament.
And final question for you as a senior. Talk about what it's meant to you to play these last years as a Titusville Terrier.
It's really exciting, but it's also upsetting because I have been here for 4 years. It's really been awesome to watch these girls grow, to watch myself grow and my coaches, and just keep seeing all the parents come out for us and just watch our community grow, like our student section and the people who come out to watch us come back again and again. So.
Alrighty, and congratulations. Big win tonight for Titusville in 5 sets over Cocoa Beach. For our Martinez Construction Player of the Game, Maribelle James, I'm Jackson Robb for the Brevard Sports Network. Hello, everyone. I'm Jackson Robb here for the Brevard Sports Network with the winning head coach tonight for the Titusville Terriers, Coach Kennedi Johnson. And, Coach, this is a big win for you guys in 5 sets to advance to that North Region title game on Monday. But talk about how it feels to pick up a win like this in 5 sets.
Feels really good to pick up a win in 5 sets, especially because we've been talking a lot about mental toughness in our gym. Physicality, I feel like our girls have it. I can put anybody anywhere and trust them to get the job done, but we've been struggling a little bit with our mental toughness. So very, very proud of them for coming back and winning 5 sets, especially after a rough start in the first 1 and 2. So.
Very back and forth match overall. Talk about your team's performance throughout this one and how they were able to get it done.
Like I said, the ability that I have to move anybody anywhere is just by far higher than any team I've ever had before. I'm able to put any girl on any position in the court, and they know how to get the job done. So when one thing's not working, they adjust very, very well. And so that's how we pulled out 5 sets, is no rotation was ever the same any time any 6 players were on the court. So.
And at one point, you guys trailed 2 sets to 1, needing to win the next 2. And kind of going into that 4th set, what were you telling your players, and how did you get them motivated to come back and win those next 2 sets?
We've not been in the position in a long time to go to the Cape Coast Conference, just to compete in the tournament really at all. And so this team has got a lot of drive to want to win and want to compete. And so I told them this is their opportunity to compete in that championship on the north end. And so they got it done just because of that.
And you talk about the Cape Coast Conference tournament. Talk about kind of what that means and kind of putting that tournament label on a game and kind of what that does for the players and the motivation for this game.
That's a hard question. Being in Brevard, I think, is a really cool thing because I'm from down in Miami. We didn't do something like this where all 16 teams in the county are competing for a title. And so I think it's really cool. It just adds another level of competitiveness to the volleyball community in Brevard.
Absolutely. Now you guys advance to 6-3 on the season, obviously with the championship game slated for Monday. But, you know, what are your goals for this season's team for Titusville now with how the start to this season has kind of gone along? And what are you looking forward to for the second half of the season?
My girls definitely set the record straight yesterday when they decided that they were going to win the rest of their matches. So that's kind of the expectation that I have for them from here on out.
Alrighty. And for you guys right now, talked about the performance tonight, but what do you think your girls are doing the best right now that makes them so strong and able to win games like this?
I think they're adjusting incredibly well to anybody that we play. Like I said in previous answers, just moving girls around everywhere has really made their game step up levels that I can't even describe. So.
And with that big match coming on Monday, you got some time to prepare. What do you think is the biggest thing you guys are going to focus on in practice and look to improve on before that game?
Definitely moving our defense around a little bit and just getting prepared for some hard-driven swings from Merritt Island.
Final question there again. Looking forward to that game on Monday, and what are you guys looking forward to against a team like Merritt Island? And I guess what is the feel and the feel of the team like for a game like that, and especially of a magnitude like that for this program?
These girls definitely perform well under pressure and perform well when they are competing hard against another team, and so I'm excited to play Merritt Island because of the competitiveness that it'll bring to my girls, and also my little sisters on the team. So that'll be fun.
There you go, and on Monday it will be the Titusville Terriers and the Merritt Island Mustangs in the North Region Championship of the Cape Coast Conference. For Coach Kennedi Johnson, the Titusville Terriers, I'm Jackson Robb for the Brevard Sports Network.